What's up, guys? I'm back from the deck profile here. I don't know if you heard that thunder, but there's currently a monsoon going on outside. It's kind of fucked, so it's kind of blowing water in through here, so that's kind of nice. But anyway, so I'm back with my whatever. Sorry, I'm kind of sidetracked, but this is my girlfriend's deck. I actually we switched her over to playing Gren Maju. You guys know I'm a big fan of Gren Maju. This is an updated list from my past lists. I've played a couple lists or whatever. I actually played this deck in a regional. Very good. So, but it's very nice. I actually have some new tips and tricks for you if you actually want to play Gren Maju, and I'll show you some things that you might want to consider. So, without further ado, guys, Gren Maju. Probably gonna be a lot of thunder during this. It's just fucking boring, dude. My fan, if you can hear my fan, it sucks the cigarette smoke out. It's just fucking. It's trying its damnedest. Anyways. So obviously there's no combo, I'm getting fucking sprayed, so that's nice. So obviously through Gren Maju, gains 400 attack for each banished card you control. That's just very plain and simple. You want to draw this game. And actually, so I played this deck for so long, I made a couple changes and like a couple interesting things that I thought was very nice. And they actually came through quite heavily. Shout out to my boy Johnny when we were testing. I'm actually playing two golden homunculus. A lot of you guys that have been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Forever actually remember this card. It's a video game promo. It only has 3 printings. It's a tribute monster, Warrior Light. It gains 300 attack for every banished card you control. It's already 1500 attack. But it's nice because you can obviously, I play a lot of Dangerous, so like you can tribute some of this. It was just nice having more, I'm just getting misted by this fucking storm that's happening. It's fine. But you can actually, it basically gives you 5 Gren Majus because like you can tribute any dangers you have for this for the one summon. Because you only need one summon to turn. It's either this or it's this. So this card just actually has just not, it's just always put in work. So that's where we're at. And obviously 3-dimension shifter. I actually do play quite a lot of hand traps. Not a lot, but obviously 3D shifter. There's D-shifter. This is Gren Maju. This card's just the nuts. 3 Nibiru and 3 Phantasme. So these are all insane. This card lets you obviously not get targeted or whatever when you're playing. Like you can't get, if this is on board, usually your Gren Maju won't get Widow Anchored or whatever, or Imperm or something, which is nice. This card obviously facilitates. This card by itself will stop a turn. Like the D shifter just literally sometimes just stops the turn. So and you always want to go second. If you do go first, there is backup options. I'm going to show you a couple things to do. So obviously this card also level 7 with 2 other dudes can make the BLS link, which is nice. So and then the Nibiru tributes, whatever. Also, the fun fact about this card is it can't tribute your Eater of Millions. So if you have Eater of Millions up, you can still Nibiru them, and your Eater of Millions won't leave the board because it can't be tributed. So that's just very nice. Key interaction that people don't know. And then for the 2 1-ofs, obviously I only play 1 alpha because you only need 1. Because it's hard, level 8 though, which is nice. The collectors are at Pankratops. And these are just the nice 1-ofs. So I've been doing math on this deck for a long time, and it's like you don't want to play 40. You want to play about 44 so you can Gizmek multiple times. And like I said, I'll show you some tips and tricks. Gizmek's actually insane. So, and obviously 3 Eater of Millions. This card's just the nuts. Banished X amount of cards. People with this card. So for the danger count, we're playing 1 Snake, 1 Jackalope, 1 Nessie. Obviously 3 of the 3 Thunderbird, and 3 Bigfoot. These are level 8. These cards are insane. They're all dark. You play Allure. You want to banish stuff, obviously. So, and they use themselves as tribute fodder for Homunculus. Now, also the last monster is, I did cut the Orcus Nightmare because I didn't want to be locked into Darks anymore because I actually am playing a little bit different take on the deck. So, obviously this card's level 8. During the player's turn, if it's in hand or graveyard, you can manage 8 cards from the top of your deck face down, summon it. So I'm going to show you just real quick, something that's very nice is actually you can kill Appaloosa with this deck because like they'll like, if they go super hard or whatever, obviously you're going second, so if this is your hand, you can Gizmek banish 8. You always want to banish 8 anyways, right? So it's fine. And then they'll usually negate this with Appaloosa, and if they do, then you Nibiru them. So, because obviously Appaloosa can't negate Chain Link, so you just don't even care about Appaloosa in this deck. Like, this deck's just, it's so crazy, dude. Like, there's no combos or anything. Like, it's just very cut and dry, straightforward. So, obviously, 3 Desires, 3 Trade-In, 3 Allures. That's just, draw cards. And it's cool because, like, if you get drolled sometimes, like, you just end on, like, you'll have, like, Phantasme and fucking, whatever, so you just don't even care about it. And then for the 1-ofs, the Harpy's Feather Duster, the Foolish Burial Goods, and the Card Destruction. This card is just absolutely nuts. Like, a lot of the time, like, I'm glad this is in the deck because, like, you can... How many times have you drawn Desires off of Desires, right? And then you'll draw this and just fucking see you later, Desires, and then you get dig for more cards. Like, it's just... This deck's so cool in the way that it resolves. And for the extra deck, so there's a couple things I want to show you guys. You can play, I have a couple honorable mentions as well. So I actually, the Geonator card, so this card's really insane too. Since you're going second, you can, when you Nibiru them, or whatever, some decks won't have a follow-up. So you'll put the token in a zone, you can see this babe, you'll put it in the middle zone, so that on your turn, you can make the Transnator, and then swap one of your dudes in attack mode for the token, and then kill them with the token. So it's just very nice. 1 IP. This is only for if they make you go first, which happens multiple times because you can make the Unicorn and then discard a Danger, so it's like 2 interruptions. Then the Nightmare is just the Cerberus is very good. Phoenix is very good. This deck BLS. I mean, you just always can make BLS in this deck. Everything you play is above level 7. So there's obviously the Collector's Rare Unicorn Foe. Boral Sword is very insane. This card is it's nuts. I don't know what else to say about it. Obviously the access code, yeah, you can hear the thunder. You probably can't see the water that's pouring in here. It's probably pouring on some of these cards, but it's fine. And then this is kind of your 6th Gren Maju is the 0 Boros. So if you somehow banish the 2 Homunculuses and the 3 Gren Majus with all you're playing, this is the card you always leave. So, and then for the Exceeds, obviously the 1 Ding, the 1 Gimmick Puppet, the 1 Michael Jordan number 23. The Radix, this card's actually come in clutch so many times, and this card to make, this card's actually really good. And then the Zeus, and then I know someone's gonna comment, why aren't you playing the fucking what is it, the Dragonic dude and the Numeron 100 guy, like the level 8 Exceed that summons the fucking dude that's 9,000 attack or whatever. It hasn't come up so far. That's just why I'm not playing it. So, somebody knows what that card is or whatever. So, and then for the cards that you could play if you wanted to, these are the 2 ranks. This card just basically stops targeting. So just, this card's very good for Widow Anchor and blah blah blah. Everyone knows what this card does. I'm not playing the Relinquish Anima, even though you make the obviously the Eater of Millions in this, and then the Puzzle Amino. This card's super cool. Whatever it points to, you can change its level, so you can like make Snake level 8 or whatever level 8, between 1 and 8 and whatever. And this card's just very nice. It's also a different Link Type 4 access code. So, and then this is where it gets kind of a little different. So obviously, you guys know me in the past. Obviously, the Reproducus and the Nemesis engine. I feel like I was like one of the people, and I don't want to say this like cockily or whatever, I feel like I was one of the people that kind of noticed the Nemesis engine for a while and then uploaded it on YouTube, and then a couple people were like, yeah dude, let's fucking play it, that had bigger platforms. I'm not saying they watch my videos or anything, but the cards had to get noticed at some point, and I was just very happy with these cards. So also down here, you can play with the Protos if you want, but most of your shit is dark, etc. So these are just cards that you could totally main, you know what I'm saying? So, and this is also like a good side deck option because like if they make you go first, like I've stated, you can just, if you know what they're playing, make this a type, call it, doesn't die, and then they can't summon. Neither player can summon that type for the rest of the next turn, this turn and the next turn. So, you know what I'm saying? And then the for the other cards, I actually was maining these. I feel like these should be better in the side. So like, going second, like this doesn't do anything. Going second, this doesn't do anything. So, I never win die rolls anyway. So that's why like a lot of the time I play going second deck. So, And then the last couple cards is obviously the red reboot for the Imperm, or if you're just playing against back row decks. And then the Banquet of Millions. I'm sure a lot of people know what this card is. It's just you banish your extra deck, and then your opponent banishes their extra deck, extra amount. Whatever number you banish, they banish, and it's random. So like you can banish fucking, you know, banish 9 or whatever. You don't have to banish your whole 15 or whatever, or 10, and then they banish X amount for that turn. Theirs return, yours don't, so it still gives your Gren Maju and Golden Homunculus a boost, which is very nice. So, you know, there's something to think about, but you're always going second, so if you were going first, you would obviously slide these in. This has been my favorite side card. I have sided with this deck a little bit, yeah, guys. I hope you like this. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Oh, I forgot to mention, we hit 400 subscribers. I'm going to upload, actually might upload this list on Saturday and then the other list on Wednesday. But we hit 400 subscribers. I'm super happy about it, guys. Thank you so much for the love and support. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Cheers.